Thank you, Pooji. Students, in this question, we are going to talk upon the radius of gyration of a non-uniform disk. In this case, it is given that a circular disk of radius b has a hole of radius a at its center, and if the mass per unit area of disk varies as sigma naught by r, that means जितना हम center से दूर हटेंगे वैसे वैसे इसका mass decrease हो रहा है because it is inversely varying with r. And it is asking then the radius of gyration of the disk about its axis passing through the center. So in this case, to calculate the radius of gyration, all of you know the moment of inertia is given as mk square. So we need first the moment of inertia and the mass of disk to get the value of k. So सबसे पहले हम यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे, इस डिस्क के अंदर एक छोटी सी एलिमेंटल रिंग कंसीडर करेंगे. At a distance r we consider an elemental ring of width dr. Let us consider this a ring which is of width dr. तो इस रिंग का अगर मास हम कैलकुलेट करें तो इट्स मास dm can be given as this sigma naught by r multiplied by its surface area. It is 2 pi r dr. This comes out to be 2 pi sigma dr. So total mass of disk अगर हम निकालें तो यहाँ से कैलकुलेट हो जाएगा mass of disk is equals to m, that is integration of dm, and this is equals to 2 pi sigma, it is integration of dr from a to b. So we get it 2 pi sigma into b minus a. This is the mass of disk. Total mass of disk directly we have calculated, and from here only we can calculate mi of ring, elemental ring. इस elemental ring का moment of inertia अगर देखें di, so this will be dm r square. So total moment of inertia of disk will be integration of dm. dm is 2 pi sigma r square dr, and it is integrated from a to b. So when you integrate, this gives 2 pi sigma r square. When we integrate, it becomes r cube by 3. So this b cube minus a cube by 3. This is what we are getting as I. So as we have got the moment of inertia, we have got the mass. So from this equation 1, here we can write radius of gyration is root of I by m. So when we substitute, this gives root of 2 pi sigma b cube minus a cube divided by thrice of 2 pi sigma b minus a. So here 2 pi sigma gets cancelled out, plus b minus a also gets cancelled out. So this gives root of a square plus b square plus ab divided by 3. That's what the answer to this question we are getting. Thank you, Pooji. Students, if we have a look on this case of toppling condition of a cubical box, this is again a basic case but quite useful in multiple situations because this gives us a thorough understanding of toppling and sliding together in a single case. Here it says consider a uniform cubical box of side A on a rough floor that is to be moved by applying a minimum possible force F at the point B above the center of mass. तो slide करने के लिए हम अच्छी तरह से जानते हैं जो minimum possible force होता है that is equals to mu mg, that is the force needed. This is the minimum force required to slide. Slide करने के लिए minimum mu mg ही force required होता है. So in this situation, if this is the box, center से b height पे हमने ये force लगाया है just to slide this. So obviously bottom पे friction पीछे लगेगा, mu mg to overcome F has to be mu mg. और क्योंकि ये force इस block पे clockwise torque देगा तो normal reaction इस point पे आ जाएगी n. Because if it will topple, then it will topple about this edge O और center of mass के ऊपर act करेगा mg. So हम ये कह सकते हैं to slide F should be equals to mu mg, and to topple obviously about h O, the torque of force is F multiplied by B plus A by 2, and this should be greater than equal to the torque of mg which is preventing it to topple in other direction. So this is mg into a by 2. This is equals to mg into a by 2. So force we can use mu mg क्योंकि हम चाहते हैं it is not to topple before moving. So ये greater than नहीं होना चाहिए. So for not to topple before sliding, here we should use mu mg is the required force for sliding multiplied by b plus a by 2. Should be less than equal to or just less than, we should write mg into a by 2. If it is so, it will not topple क्योंकि हमने less कर दिया. Topple करने के लिए clockwise torque ज़्यादा होना चाहिए. So here mg gets cancelled out. The value of mu is 0.4. So we can write it 0.4 times b plus 0.2 a इक्वालिटी यूज कर लेते हैं, दिस इक्वल्स टू 0.5a. So this becomes 0.4b is equals to 0.3a, और डायरेक्टली वी आर गेटिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ b by a is equals to 3/4. अगर b by a 3/4 है तो इन दैट केस यहाँ पे लिमिटिंग कंडीशन आएगी टॉपलिंग की और स्लाइडिंग की. So in this situation, question is asking us the value of 100 into b by a. So maximum possible value is 100 into 3/4 comes out to be 75. That's the result of this question. So if it is less than 75, it will not topple. If it is more than 75, it will topple. That's what the conditions we have deduced. Thank you, Bhoji. Student, this is the case of a weight hanging on a meter scale, and based on this also multiple type of cases are useful and asked in various conditions. Here it says shown in the figure is a rigid and uniform 1 meter long rod AB which is held in horizontal position by two strings tied to its end and attached to the ceiling. दोनों तरफ से string से इस meter scale को hang कर रखा है. It says the rod is of mass m and another weight of mass 2m is also hung at a distance 75 centimeter from point A. So we are required to calculate the tension in the string at A. So what we'll do in this case, this is the situation when this B and this A, one mass 2 mg is hanging over here at a distance 25 centimeter from end B, and at its center mg weight is acting, and we are required to calculate tension at A. Here say tension will be at B. So we can write for equilibrium of the system TA plus TB should be equals to total weight is 3 mg. This is one relation we are getting. क्योंकि total system rest पे है तो net upward force equal to net downward force होगा. Second, we can conserve torque about any point क्योंकि as the system is at rest, net sum of all torque acting on the system about any point should be 0. So if we calculate torque about point A, तो A का torque 0 हो जाएगा. इसका टॉर्क होगा mg मल्टीप्लाइड बाई 50 प्लस 2mg मल्टीप्लाइड बाई 75 माइनस tb मल्टीप्लाइड बाई 100 शुड बी इक्वल टू 0. दिस गिव्स अस द वैल्यू ऑफ tb. यहाँ डाल दोगे तो ta आ जाएगा. डायरेक्टली आप ta निकाल सकते थे. अगर b पॉइंट के अबाउट टॉर्क बैलेंस करते तो डायरेक्ट ta भी आ जाता. एनीवे लेट मी एवेल्युएट इट. दिस इज tb इज इक्वल्स टू 50 mg plus 150 mg, this 200 mg divided by 100, so this comes out to be 2 mg. If TB is equals to 2 mg, the value of TA we are getting is mg. That is the result of this problem. Thank you, Poji. Students, torque calculation का ही one more case we are going to talk upon, this case of climbing a sphere on a step. यहाँ पे वी आर गिवन विद अ स्टेप ऑफ हाइट h और एक बॉल है ऑफ रेडियस r. इट इज अप्लाइड विद अ फोर्स f एंड इट सेज अ यूनिफॉर्म सिलेंडर ऑफ मास m. दिस इज नॉट अ बॉल, इट इज अ सिलेंडर. फाइन. So although question is based on sphere, but it is valid for all the cases. So it is to be pulled over a step of height a which is less than r by applying a force f at center perpendicular to the plane through the axis of cylinder on the edge of the step. Now in this situation the minimum value of f required we need to calculate. तो अगर यहाँ situation थोड़ा केयरफुली समझें, एंड इफ वी रीड्रॉ दिस केस, क्वेश्चन में द वैल्यू ऑफ फोर्स विच इज एक्टिंग ऑन दिस बॉल और सिलेंडर, क्वेश्चन में ये दिया हुआ है द फोर्स F is acting at the center perpendicular to the plane through the axis of cylinder on the edge of the step. So अगर ये edge of a step है और इसकी axis है, इसके plane के perpendicular यहाँ पे एक force act कर रहा है. This force is acting at 90 degree to this line. Now in this situation the force torque which is F into R about this point edge E, it will have a tendency to rotate it in clockwise sense. और इस पॉइंट पे नॉर्मल रिएक्शन सेंटर से पास होगी तो इट वोंट अप्लाई एनी टॉर्क. देयर इज नो फ्रिक्शन एनीवेयर. यहाँ फ्रिक्शन है भी तो वो इसी पॉइंट से पास होगा, और यहाँ पे mg की डायरेक्शन डाउनवर्ड एक्ट करेगी एंड mg विल बी प्रिवेंटिंग इट टू रोटेट बिकॉज अबाउट एच ई इट इज एक्टिंग इन ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन. So यहाँ पे say if this distance is L, this height is already given to us as A. So in this case here we can see this height is R minus A and this R. So we can directly write in this situation to climb up the step we use, क्योंकि अब इसके ऊपर चढ़ाना है तो क्लॉकवाइज टॉर्क एंटी क्लॉकवाइज टॉर्क से ज़्यादा होना पड़ेगा. तो F into R is the clockwise torque acting about the edge E. We can write about E. This should be greater than equal to the anti-clockwise torque is mgl. So here we'll use Fr is greater than equal to mgl. This L can be given as root of R square minus R minus A whole square. So this gives us Fr should be greater than equal to mg. The root R square gets cancelled out. This will be 2AR minus A square. So here the value of force we are getting is mg by R root of 2AR minus A square. That's the result of this problem. इसी क्वेश्चन में एडिशनली ये भी पूछा जा सकता है कि यहाँ पे अगर फ्रिक्शन एक्ट करेगा तो इन विच डायरेक्शन एट व्हाट वैल्यू इट विल बी एक्टिंग. सो आप ये देखिए, दिस एफ इज टेंडिंग टू रोटेट इट इन क्लॉकवाइज सेंस. तो अगर ये क्लॉकवाइज सेंस में रोटेट होना चाहेगा तो अबाउट दिस पॉइंट अगर हम देखें तो एफ और एम जी का टॉर्क इन दिस सिचुएशन वुड बी जीरो, एन का भी जीरो. तो क्योंकि ये क्लॉकवाइज जा रहा है तो इन दैट केस point E will have a friction acting in this direction, so that this cylinder or sphere, whatever object may be, it will have a clockwise torque, क्योंकि हर point के about it will have a tendency of clockwise rotation. तो friction की direction मिल गई. अगर यहाँ mu given है तो n भी consider करके f को mu n की limiting value पे ले सकते हैं. up to what value of external force it will not slide at the bottom edge, it will not slide at the step edge and finally roll up to the next surface. So उसके लिए भी आप फ्रिक्शन को म्यू एन करके निकाल सकते हैं. So different type of cases can be framed based on this.